What's up, you big, beautiful nerds? This is Chesh, and I thought today we could go and do Crick, Son of Yawgmoth, because Broken Commanders are like great and stuff, and Wizards were all like, hey, we're never gonna do Phyrexian Manor again because we know how broken it is. We made a bit of an issue with it, and and now we've got Crick. Crick's real good, yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay, absolutely it is. So, let's start off by checking out the stats, shall we? So we have 4 colours and 3 Phyrexian black mana, which means you can play either 1 black mana or 2 life instead of the black mana, okay? So this can come down as early as turn 4 for a legendary creature horror minion 2/2. Really tiny for that cost, right? Except lifelink, which is pretty cool, but for each black in a cost, you can pay 2 life rather than pay mana. Yeah, 2 life. This is going to come back to it when we talk about that. This is actually really good in the 99 if you're using Burnt Offerings, which I think is like 1 black and 1 color, sacrifice a creature, gain combination of red or black mana equal to the power of the creature that you sacrifice, which is relevant here. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Crook, Son of Yawgmoth. This deck is depowered. This is not as powerful as this deck can be. There is a lot of jank in this deck to make it a little bit more fun. This deck is not fun. Let's get that straight out of the park there. Let's talk about how unfun this Storm deck is. So we are playing Tendrils of Agony for our main kill. Yes, you are correct. When it says target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life with Storm, it generally says that this is going to be an extremely slow deck to kill someone. This is the fun part of the deck. This card is the fun part of the deck. So when you play this spell, copy it for each spell played before it this turn, and you can choose new targets. So you can nut 2 or 3 players. It's going to be hard to kill everyone. It's 40 life you need to deal, so 20 cards basically, just to kill off 1 player. So it's a thing. We've got other ways that we can kill people. So let's first talk about how we're going to protect our combos. So we have Thoughtseize. So for 1 black and 2 life, we can target a player, and then they reveal their hand and you choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards that card. We also have Duress. So again, 1 black, target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a non-creature non-land from it, and that player discards that card. We have Unmask, which for us can be free if we exile a black card from our hand rather than pay the Unmask mana cost, and then target player reveals their hand and then choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards that card. There is like Inquisition of Kozilek in here somewhere as well, so that's a thing. We have our tutors. We've got Scheming Symmetry for the worst tutor of all in this deck, but it's not bad considering what this deck wants to do. So for 1 black as a sorcery, choose 2 target players. Each of them searches the library for a card, puts it on top, and then shuffles their deck. We have, of course, a Demonic Tutor, because you can't play Storm without DT. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and shuffle your library for 1 black and 1 colorless. We've got Diabolic Intent. So 1 black and 1 colorless. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. We are running reanimation effects, so that's fine. Search your library for a card, and then put that card into your hand and shuffle your library. We are, of course, running Ristic Tutor, which you probably don't see much around because it's a really bad tutor, but we're going to run it anyway. It's 1 black and 2 colorless, and then unless any player pays 2, you get to search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and shuffle your library. We have Demonic Collusion. This is 3 colorless and 2 black. It is very expensive for a tutor. It has buyback of discard 2 cards. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Remember, Crick makes this 3 mana. This is the thing with all of these. You've got to remember that you can pay, life instead of mana if you've got Crick. The same with Beseech the Queen. So 2 colors, 2 colors, 2 colors, or black, black, black. Search your library for a card with a converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Demonic Tutor, of course, becomes 2 colors. If you've got Crick out, this is 2 black and 2 colors to search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Dark Petition, 3 colours and 2 black for a sorcery to search your library for a card, put the card into your hand and then shuffle your library. Spell Mastery, if there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, gain a Dark Ritual to your mana pool. So 3 black. We've of course got Lotus Bloom, Lotus Petal, because, 0 costing artifacts are always great with Storm. Sol Ring for fast mana. We've got Dark Ritual, 1 black for 3 black. Kboi Ritual, which is 1 black and 1 colours to add 3 black to your mana pool, or if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, in other words, Threshold, you gain 5 black. We have Mind Stone, because you can sacrifice it to draw a card. It's just slow, fast mana. 3 and Dynamo, of course, and more slow, fast mana. 4 colours, taps to add 3 colours to your mana pool. We are running Nirkana Revenant. This is 4 colourless. We'll just say 4 colours and 2 Phyrexian, right? Yeah. For this Mythic Vampire Shade for a 4/4. Whenever you tap a Swamp for mana, add an additional black. We don't care about the rest of it, to be honest. Star of Discord, of course. 4 colours and 2 black. As it enters the battlefield, choose 2 players. Whenever damage is dealt to one of the chosen players, the other player also loses that much life. I wonder what that's a combo with. Okay, great. So that is the technical Storm package. I know I'm hearing you say, but what do you mean by technical Storm? Well, we're going to get there in a second, but first we need to pull up a little bit of a combo. So Vilis, Broker of Blood, this is 5 black and 5 colours and 3 black for a legendary creature demon flying. For 1 black, we can pay 2 life. Target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. Who cares? Well, the next line of text may make you want to care. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Damage causes lots of life. So, whenever you lose life or whenever you take damage, you get to draw that many cards. That means every time you have Crick out and you pay a Phyrexian black, you're losing 2 life and you're drawing 2 cards. That is so broken. We of course have a Necropotence, which is black for an enchantment. Skip your draw phase. If you discard a card from your hand, remove that card from the game. 0 and pay 1 life to set aside the top card of your library. At the beginning of your next discard phase, put that card into your hand. Now, pay 1 life to set aside the top card and draw a card. Yeah, that's kind of good. We have Entomb, so 1 black for an instant. Search your library for a card and put that card into your graveyard and then shuffle your library. Hello, I'm Vilis. Please put me into your graveyard, yeah? We also have Buried Alive. So 1 black and 2 colours for a sorcery. Search your library for up to 3 creature cards and put them into your graveyard and then shuffle your library afterwards. We have a copy of Reanimate. Put target creature card from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Exhume. 1 black and 1 colours. Each player puts a creature from his or her or their graveyard onto the battlefield. Animate Dead. Text. Put a creature into play and it gets -1/-0. And if Animate Dead leaves play, then exile the creature or something. Too much text, no one cares. 2 black and 2 colours, Dread Return. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and you can flashback it by sacrificing 3 creatures. Okay, so we now have a combo where we can bring in Vilis and be the complete villain at our table. But the next one is going to make us the absolute villain at our table. You've seen it before. Sensei's Divining Top. Aetherflux Reservoir. Vedalken Ori, so you can do it whenever the heck you want. Sanguine Bond, just so that you can be a bit of an extra jerk to people. So whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Aetherflux Reservoir. And of course, Bolas's Citadel. Here's the problem. When building this deck, I looked over the list and I was like, this is as depowered as I want. It's still very good. And that's the problem. It just searches for Citadel for top, for Reservoir, and then it wins the game. That's it. The fact that Bolas' Citadel allows you to play stuff from the top means that a lot of the quote-unquote bad, terrible shooters that put stuff on top of your deck are amazing, because you can tutor it to the top of your deck and then play it for life. And then if you got Vilis out, you're just going to draw a whole bunch of cards and keep going. That's not good. The fact that Aetherflux Reservoir is gaining you all that life, you've killed everyone at the table. There's nothing they can do unless they have some interaction. This is just stupid. This is too good. I'm going to play this once and deconstruct this deck and probably never ever actually play Crick again as a commander, because this feels like it is kind of against my philosophy on how to play the game. I don't want to play something that's consistently winning on turn 4, which this deck can definitely do. I don't want to play something that can consistently win on turn 5 or 6. I want to have fun, and I want my table to have fun. This at the table will be played once, and then it will be put away forever, because I don't think that this will be as fun as I think it will be. Anyway, that was Crick. This is a broken commander. This is a very solid, fun deck for the one time that you decide to play it. This is Chesh. Please remember to comment down below, hit that like button, and share this video, because I know it's terrible and you hear people say it all the time, but it's the only way that people are going to know, because YouTube keeps changing its crappy algorithms and we're all getting screwed, so please do that. Also, if you go to inkgaming.com to buy any of your game-related needs, make sure you use Cheshire10 at checkout for 4% off. Thanks for hanging out, I guess. I love you all. What is the next commander you want to see? Do you want to see something maybe from the new set? Because Throne of Eldraine drops for pre-releases tomorrow. I'm going to upload this tonight. So let me down. Let me down. Yes, please let me down. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Chesh, signing out. Stay awesome. Stay frosty. Stay awesomely frosty. The snowman. Frosty the